Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching Samar News. Here are today's headlines. Iran's army has received a consignment of 1,000 drones. According to Tasnim news agency, the drones were delivered to several branches of the armed forces. Army Commander-in-Chief Amir Hatami said the delivery was part of preparations in view of potential threats. He said that in line with the threats ahead, the army maintains and strengthens its strategic capabilities to ensure rapid combat readiness and to deliver a decisive response to any aggressor. Meanwhile, European Union foreign ministers have adopted new sanctions on Iran, targeting individuals and entities involved in a violent crackdown on protesters and Tehran's support for Russia. The ministers are also expected to reach a political agreement to add Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps to the bloc's list of terrorist organizations. If approved, the step would place the elite force in the same category as ISIL and Al-Qaeda, marking a symbolic shift in Europe's approach towards Iran's leadership. US President Donald Trump is reportedly considering targeted strikes against Iranian security forces and leadership to encourage renewed protests, according to multiple US sources, even as Israeli and Arab officials caution that airstrikes alone are unlikely to topple the clerical regime. Trump's advisors have discussed options ranging from limited strikes on commanders and institutions responsible for suppressing nationwide protests to larger attacks on ballistic missile sites and nuclear enrichment facilities. Sources say no final decision has been made, though a US aircraft carrier and accompanying warships in the Middle East have expanded military capabilities in the region. Israeli and Arab officials expressed concern that such strikes could backfire. President Donald Trump has warned Iran to negotiate a new nuclear deal or face a far stronger military response. In a social media post, Trump said time was running out and claimed another US armada was moving toward Iran. On the other hand, Tehran has made it clear that it is not currently seeking talks with Washington. Meanwhile, US Secretary of State Marco Rubio says Iran's government is weaker than ever and its economy is collapsing, predicting protests will return. Testifying in the Senate, Rubio said thousands were killed during previous demonstrations, underscoring what he called growing instability inside the country. Chief of Defense Forces Field Marshal Asim Munir says the Pakistan Armed Forces are rapidly adopting modern technology and innovation to meet evolving battlefield challenges during his visit to Bahawalpur garrison. He stressed adaptability, indigenization, and local preparedness, witnessed the Steadfast Resolve exercise, featuring drones, electronic warfare, and modern command systems, and reaffirmed the military's readiness to defend Pakistan's sovereignty. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer calls on Chinese President Xi Jinping, aiming to build a sophisticated relationship focused on economic growth and security, marking the first visit by a UK leader to China in 8 years. Starmer emphasized collaboration while acknowledging areas of disagreement, including human rights and espionage concerns. Xi said the country's ties had faced twists and turns and expressed readiness for a long-term strategic partnership. During the visit, Starmer and Xi announced a joint plan to combat migrant smuggling networks, sharing intelligence, and targeting the misuse of Chinese-made boat engines used for illegal crossings into Europe. A small passenger plane crashed in northeast Colombia on Wednesday, killing all 15 people on board, including a local lawmaker and a congressional candidate, authorities said. The Beechcraft 1900 twin-engined turboprop, operated by state airline Satena, departed before noon from Cucuta on a short flight to Ocaña. Contact with air traffic control was lost 12 minutes into the flight, and the wreckage was later found in a rural mountainous area near the Venezuela border. Among the dead were lawmaker Diogenes Quintero, who represented victims of Colombia's long internal conflict, and Carlos Salcedo, a candidate in March's elections. Rescue teams confirmed there were no survivors, and authorities have launched an investigation into the cause of the crash. Gold surges, hovering near the $5,600 an ounce mark as investors flock to safe havens amid mounting geopolitical and economic uncertainty. While silver rallied past $120, spot gold climbed 2.7% to $5,546.29 an ounce by 0752 GMT after touching a record high of $5,594.82 earlier, marking its ninth consecutive session at record levels. U.S. gold futures for February delivery jumped 4.5% to $5,539.20 after hitting an all-time high of $5,626.80. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samar.tv. Thank you for watching Samar News.